Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's check out Eternal Radiance, running on PlayStation 5. Alright, this game was actually in early access on Steam for quite a while, and I only heard about this game from, I can't remember her name, Valkyrie something? Well, she changed her name anyway, and she deleted all the content on her channel, and now she's a VTuber, so yeah, maybe so much it doesn't matter anymore. Okay, but with that being said, it had a lot of potential even back, a couple of years ago when I first heard about it. Let's see, text speed, fast. So, okay, I think that's fine. Not any other options, so yeah, let's check it out. These training dummies don't stand a chance. Take this! These training courses barely make me break a sweat anymore. It's hard to believe I once found this difficult. I should move on to something more challenging. I can't wait until I actually get to take my skills into the field. Celeste! Just a minute, I'm almost done. One last run through my sword stances, and then the finishing blow against this training dummy. Ha! All done. When you're training, it's like you're in your own little world. Like you're one to talk. Come on. Or come on, I've never gone that far. I saw you studying in the library the other day, and no matter how many times I shouted your name, you never looked up. Joke's on you. I knew you were there the whole time. Wait, you were ignoring me? You were just going to drag me off onto another wild scheme. Climbing these mountains outside the fortress is not a wild scheme. It's a special sort of training. Uh-huh, whatever you say. You saw me take out those training dummies, right? That's the sort of skill you get from my special training exercises. Oh, just wait until the next time we spar. You've got nothing on me. Bring it. You can count on it. Good. I'm planning to study some magic right now, though. I came to see if you wanted to go with me. I plan to go on a few more rounds against the dummies. Come on, you practically got the sword routines memorized by now. Their use of magic, on the other hand. I'll have you know I aced our skill assessment last month. Instructor Katrina said I'm one of the most efficient mana users she's ever seen. Using mana is one thing, using magic is another. Now you're just nitpicking. This is why you're falling behind me in our magic studies. Well... there you are, Celeste. I've been looking all over for you. Huh? I almost always train at this time. You know that. Details. You need something from me? Would I be looking for you if I didn't? I was searching all over. Do you know how many other things I could have done in the time it took me to find you? Sorry, Instructor. Nah, just kidding. It barely took 5 minutes. I will never understand her sense of humor. Anyways, so Zacharias needs to speak with you immediately. Better hurry. Immediately? This must be something important. I'll go right away. He's waiting for you in the war room. Don't tell me you got into trouble. No, I'm sure it's nothing like that. I'll catch up with you soon. Right, good luck. Oh, hi, Celeste. Hey, Tabitha. I'm surprised to see you. Usually, once you start training, you're in there for hours. I'm on my way to the war room, so Zacharias wants to talk with me. Really? Why? I have no idea. You didn't climb on the roof again, did you? I only did that once. If you say so. Anyway, I really need to get going. Whatever this is about, I'll find out soon. Good luck. I'll be in the library if you need me. Okay. Sir, I came as soon as I got your message. You've come a long way, Celeste. Thank you, sir. I remember when you first joined us. You looked so small then. I could scarcely imagine you'd grow up into such a fine squire. I do my best, sir. Where's he going with this? Now that this day has arrived, I'm sure you have many questions. What day, sir? Did Instructor Katrina tell you? No, she just said I need to go immediately. I should have known. Well, I called you here today because I have a special mission for you. Just me, sir? That's right. It will be difficult, but I'm confident you can handle it. I've never done a solo mission before, but if the leader of our order has faith in me, I'll give it my best shot. As I said, you've come a long way. It's not good to keep a promising squire like you behind our walls. It's time for you to prove yourself. What does he mean what I think he means? This is your initiation, Celeste. Complete this task and you'll be recognized as a true knight of the Ashen Order. New main quest from Sir Zacharias and knight's invitation. Or initiation. Yes, after all this time. I won't let you down, sir. I'm glad to hear it. You don't need to look quite so serious, though. I know this is a proud occasion. I haven't passed yet, sir. It's only a matter of time. He's really that confident in my skills? I've been doing it better in practice, but this is the real deal. Still, this is finally it. I'll finally be a knight. I can't wait to write home with the good news. Now, as you know, the Ashen Order was founded to protect people from the dangerous monsters that roam our world. Yes, sir. When Dorenica's civilization was struggling to survive due to the constant danger, the Order's founders banded together to fight off threats so that humanity could flourish. This isn't a quiz, Squire. Sorry. But since you're so interested in demonstrating your knowledge, what is the second half of our mission? Finding, containing, and studying the artifact left behind by the Alkim, sir. Correct. Due to the nature of the artifacts, the two are often intertwined. Such is the case with your mission. Sir, are you sending me to retrieve one of the artifacts? That's right. I won't let you down. Oh, not at all intimidated by retrieving your first artifact? It's one of the duties I took on when I signed up, sir. Good. I need more men and women like you. Where's the artifact, sir? It's in a forest near the town of Ankora. There's a ship waiting for you. Follow me. As usual, this place is bustling with activity. There are squires training and knights running through their own practice exercises over there. I even see a few researchers discussing their latest attempts to understanding the artifacts. After so many years, this place has become my home. You'll feel strange leaving, even if it's just for a mission. Once you reach Ankora, gather as much information as you can to proceed safely. Retrieve the artifact and return to the ship. Here. Contain one enchanted potion. What's this? Carry the artifact in this pouch for your own safety. The cloth has been enchanted by our mages to contain the artifact's power. Alright. Do you have any more questions before you leave? What is Ankora like? It's a port town. The local history claims it started as a tiny fishing village and expanded into one of the most powerful forces in Dorenica. It's that important? The man in charge of the region, Lord Aldous, has his own army now. An army? But isn't it our responsibility to protect the people? There have always been militias and mercenaries. Lord Aldous just took it a step further. Of course, as soon as you get to Ankora for yourself and make up your own, mind. Any other questions? Why are artifacts so dangerous? They have a number of strange properties and strong magic. They seem to make monsters within a certain radius go mad. But why? No one knows. With no surviving information from Alkim, all we have are theories. And there are certainly a lot of theories. Are these artifacts ancient weapons? Have they been corrupted by another force? We're simply approaching the situation in the wrong way. Could they be the force that wiped out the Alkim civilization? That's a distinct possibility. Devastation on such a large scale. It's horrific. Ruins and scattered artifacts are all that remain of the Alkim now. What happened to them? If we keep studying the artifacts, perhaps we'll find answers. All the more reason for you to be as prepared as possible for this mission. Is there anything else you need? What happens if I fail? If you fail, you'll continue training as a squire until you're ready to attempt your initiation again. I see. Just do your best, and I'm sure you'll succeed. Now, do you have any more questions before you leave? No more questions. In that case, it's time for you to be off. Don't forget to practice your skills. Even the best knights need to stay in practice. New side quest from Sir Zacharias. Skills of a squire. Right. Ship's waiting for you. You can board as soon as you're ready. Training room. Talk to Katrina. Well, back already for your big meeting. Got the exciting news, huh? Yes. Now you're all fired up and ready to go. You came here for enlightenment, for advice, for wisdom. Who am I kidding? You're not here for me. You're looking for your buddy. He's in the library. Celeste. Hey, what's up? I heard you were leaving for your initiation soon. Good luck. You've got this. Thanks. In a few years, you'll be ready for your initiation, too. I hope by then I'm even half the squire you are. Aw, thanks. Quinn, guess what? You look happy. I take it your meeting with Sir Zacharias was about something good? I've been sent out for my initiation. No way. It's true. There's a ship waiting for me right now. I just want to let you know before I leave. That's incredible. I'm really happy for you. Thanks. Don't worry. I'm sure your initiation will be soon as well. You better hope it is. Why? Because when we spar next time, it'll be so much more embarrassing for you when you lose if I'm still a squire. Huh. Don't get too overconfident. Although you have a point. I'd feel bad about beating up a squire. Huh. It just means you have to hurry up and become a knight with me. I'll do my best. So, where are they sending you anyway? Ankora? Apparently one of Alkim's artifacts have been uncovered in the forest. Whoa, you're going to retrieve an artifact? That's so cool. Yep. I wonder what my initiation will be like. I'll be sure to tell you about mine when I get back. I'm counting on it. Good luck, Celeste. I know you'll do great. Thanks. Hey, Tabitha, what are you looking for? Oh, hi, Celeste. I'm working on a new recipe. Huh? In the library? I thought if you read about the kinds of foods people ate long ago, I could figure out something new to make. I don't know. I like your cooking just fine the way it is. That's sweet of you. I mean it. But isn't it exciting to try something new? I thought you were the adventurous one. Good point. So have you found anything good? I'm thinking about a new type of cake. I like where this is going. Right now I'm torn between making a bean cake and a spice cake. I'll keep reading. But do you think you could ask around for me? See what people prefer? Sure, if I have time before I leave. Leave? Are you going somewhere? I'm heading out for my initiation soon. Oh, congratulations, Celeste. I'm sure you'll do great. Thanks. I'll see what I can find out about your cakes. I really appreciate it. Oh, but don't bother Sir Zacharias or our instructors, okay? I don't want to waste their time with cake. Alright. Excuse me. What can I help you with? Which do you think would be a better recipe to make? Bean cake or spice cake? I'd have to go with the bean cake. Not a fan of spice. I just think bean cake has a special edge that makes it stand out from all other cakes. Thanks. One for bean. Something wrong? Oh, it's nothing important. I don't want to bother you while you're preparing for your mission. Don't be ridiculous. I always have time for you. I'm just looking for a book. A book? The Life and Legacy of Xanath the Glorious. Huh? I thought you were here to study. I am. Uh-huh. Don't give me that look. You know I always put studying first, unlike some people. I want to read once I'm finished, that's all. Why are you ransacking the library? Because I can't find the book. The book you don't intend to read until you finish studying? It's bothering me that I can't find it. Do you want me to help? Not if you have more important things to do, of course. But if you have a little extra time, I certainly wouldn't say no. Got a minute? For you always, what's up? Which sounds better to you, a bean cake or a spice cake? Celeste, why are you worrying about a cake at a time like this? Tabitha asked me to help her decide on a new recipe, that's all. Shouldn't you be preparing for your initiation? Yes, but first I just need your opinion on cake. I wouldn't care what kind of cake I was given. I'd be more concerned about completing my duties for the Ashen Order. Helpful as ever, Quinn, thanks. Please try to stay focused. This is a very important time for you. Looks like your instructors aren't the only ones who see cake as a waste of time. Alright, time to find the book. You can't hide from me. Why are you shouting at the shelves? I'm psyching myself out to find that book you wanted. Oh, of course. Silly me. Hey, no sarcasm or I won't help. Me? Say something sarcastic? Never. I bet you'd have found the book by now if you psyched yourself up first. I'm as psyched as I'm going to get. Come to think of it, you do look a little frenzied. I was looking forward to that book. Relax, we'll find it. If someone else has it, we'll just hunt them down and take the book by force. Celeste. I'm just kidding. You just seem so anxious to read it. I didn't realize you were such a Xanath fan. He's my hero, the sort of warrior I dream of becoming. Oh, setting the bar a little high, are we? Aim high, Celeste. Even if you don't make your goals, at least you tried. If you say so. Here, why don't you check the shelves over there while I keep looking at here? All right. This looks like the biography section. Sir Christopher, Gillian the Just, King Alberto II. Oh, come on, is alphabetical order really that much to ask for? You know, I don't think it's possible. I don't think it's as impossible as you make it sound. What, finding this book? Being like Zenith. Are you kidding? His physical feats are certainly doable. I've read about him before and studied his combat techniques. That's only half. You can't imitate history's greatest warrior mage just by hitting things with your sword. Obviously. And that leaves... Aha! The life and legacy of Zenith the Glorious. You found it? Here you go. Oh, thank you. Who knows how long it would have taken without your help? It's because I psyched myself up first. No. Anyway, back to this matter of you being like Zenith. No mage in recent memory has even come close. I know. There's a reason he's a legend. They say he had the power to level entire cities. A hero like Zenith would never do such a thing. I said he could, not that he did. Besides, I bet those stories are exaggerated. I don't think so. Or what? You really think he was that powerful? Of course. Just look at the timing. You've lost me. Celeste, don't you pay attention in our classes? When are the stories from Zenith from? Ages ago, right? He's in the earliest stories after the Cataclysm. Exactly, and he was already a grown man, a warrior. That means Zenith was alive pre-Cataclysm. Huh? Wait, are you saying Zenith was an Alkeme survivor? It makes sense. The Alkeme had magic far beyond ours. Zenith showed up in the aftermath of the Cataclysm with similar levels of magic. Maybe he was the only one to survive. Well, it's just a theory. I'll have a better idea once I read this book. Thanks again for your help. Anytime. You better get back to your preparations now. I will. Wait, before you go, this is for you. Oh, I got some basic voice here. Really? Thanks. Be careful out there. I couldn't stand it if something happened to you. I know, you'd be bored out of your mind. I'm serious. Hey, don't worry about me. Soon we'll both be knights, and then we'll solve all the mysteries of Zenith and the Alkeme. All the mysteries? Aiming high, Quinn. Okay, enough joking around. You need to get going. Mind if I interrupt? I'm in the middle of practice, but go ahead. If you had to pick between a bean cake and a spice cake, which would you want to eat? Oh, the spice cake sounds delicious. Great. But the bean cake sounds delicious too. I guess I'd just eat whichever there was more of. Okay, but which would you be hoping for? Both. I'll let you get back to your training now. Instructor? What? You again? You really are here to talk to me? Oh, I'm touched. I thought you might have some kind of advice for me ahead of my initiation. Righto, here's what you want to keep in mind. Always use your head, always follow your heart, and never trust someone without a sense of humor. Why not? Anyone without a sense of humor takes the world way too seriously. They're paranoid, see everything as an attack. Dangerous types. I see. Take me, on the other hand. I've got a great sense of humor, and I'm just about the most trustworthy person in the world. Anyway, that's my wisdom for you. Take it or leave it. Best of luck out there. I think I've been dismissed. Whoa, wait! What is it? What's wrong? I forgot to ask you something. He's sending you out to Ankora, right? Yes, to investigate the... Right, while you're out there, if you happen to see a turtle shaped like a rock... Yes? Bring it back to me. What? Lost him the last time I was out there. Just keep your eyes open. Alright, I will. Hello, Celeste. I hope you've been keeping up with your magic training. Yes, of course. Good. On the battlefield, a well-placed spell can mean the difference between victory and defeat. I'll keep that in mind. Okay, I guess they have nothing to say. Not now. Can't you see I'm busy? Busy? He's just walking around the courtyard. I can see it in your eyes. You don't believe me. I'm busy thinking. I'm sorry for interrupting. It's fine. I'm used to it. No one understands. I get no respect. That's not true. Everyone respects your work. They respect me when I'm studying the Alkeme artifacts. They're even sending you out to go get another one. It's highly important. An artifact pops up and they send you out immediately. But who do they send when I need some ooze? Not one. Ooze? Yes, ooze. Gray ooze. I collect it myself, but... Have you ever taken a good look at that stuff? I can't say I've had that pleasure. It will haunt your nightmares. But you want some. We need to study it better to understand its properties. The artifacts are far more dangerous, and no one hesitates to bring them to me. Understanding the artifacts is important, I know. No one ever thinks about how I feel about being cooped up with those artifacts. Maybe I want to study icky ooze for a change. Malachi always seems so unhappy. Maybe it'll cheer him up if I bring back some ooze. Not that I'm looking forward to it. Are you still standing here? Do you need something? I'm busy. Well, I'll let you get back to your thinking. Can I get your opinion on something? If it's not about ooze, I'm not interested. What if it's about cake? What sort of cake? A bean cake or a spice cake? Which is it? Make up your mind. No, I'm asking you. Spice cake. Really? You have something against spice cake? No, I'm just surprised. It's like you don't even have to think about it. I used to eat spice cake when I was a kid. I see, thanks. Wait, aren't you going to give me the cake? Oh, it's not actually made yet. And it might end up being bean cake. What? Sorry. Quit wasting my time with your inane questions and false promises. Hey, how do you feel about cake? Cake? There's nothing better than a delicious sweet cake to spur your inspiration. Right, so if you had to pick, which would you prefer? A bean cake or a spice cake? Beans? Spice? Those do not belong in cake. Sugary sweetness or nothing. I'll make a note of that, thanks. I'm back. And? I got 1 vote for bean, 1 vote for spice, 1 person who wants both, 1 person who won't try either, and one grumpy friend who is far too busy for cake. Oh, and if you make the spice cake, please take a piece to Malachi so he doesn't hate me forever. Well, there's only one solution. And what's that? I'll just have to make both cakes. I suppose that's one way to handle it. Thanks for all your help. Okay. What a weird game. I mean, it's a weird way to kind of work this Python engine to make a traditional RPG, but I saw like 3D combat, so it can't just all be Python. Yeah, well, let's see what happens. All right, I'm ready to go. Good luck, Celeste. Do the Ashen Order proud. I will, sir. Best of luck out there. Don't forget you owe me a sparring match. Don't worry, I'll be back in plenty of time to beat you. This is it. It's time for my first solo mission and my initiation into the Ashen Order. I haven't been on a ship since I first became a squire. My parents were so proud of me. When they had to leave, everything suddenly felt so final. I knew I wouldn't see them again for years. I wanted to run back and beg them to stay with me. I knew they couldn't. My only choice would have been to go home with them and give up on my dream. So I composed myself and tried to look strong, like a knight. But when the ship left the port, I started to cry anyway. Sir Zacharias was the one who calmed me down. I felt like I had humiliated myself, but he reassured me that everyone felt that way sometimes. There was no shame in showing emotion, he said. Compassion is not weakness. It's been a long time since I thought about that day. It left me more determined than ever to become a knight, just like Sir Zacharias, so I could protect people. Well, this is it. I'll have to help the people of Ankora, and once I do, I'll become a full knight in the Ashen Order. Whatever happens, I won't fail. But it's going to be a while before we reach Ankora, so I might as well make myself comfortable. A well-rested knight is ready for anything. It was a long journey, but at last the ship entered the waters of the Azure Bay and docked at Ankora. My mission had officially begun. So, this is Ankora. There's so many people here. Huh. Who do I talk to? Where do I go? Don't panic, don't panic. Are you alright? Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. My name's Ruby. Celeste, I'm with the Ashen Order. Huh. What? Oh, sorry, you just aren't what I expected from the Ashen Order, that's all. I'm still a squire. That explains it then. Are you here on your own? Yes, this is my first official mission. It's my initiation. Congratulations. I haven't passed yet. From what I've heard about the Ashen Order standards, even reaching this point is a big accomplishment. Oh, well, thank you. So, do you need any help? Do you need help? Alright, I know what I'm supposed to do. Enough panicking. Can you tell me anything about the strange incidents that have occurred in the forest lately? I'm afraid I won't be much help for you there. I'm a stranger to Ankora too. You are? Yes, I come from up north. I'm a scholar and I recently traveled to Ankora in pursuit of my research. Oh, I see. These incidents in the forest wouldn't have anything to do with a mysterious organization, would they? Not as far as I know. Oh well, it was worth a try. That's what you're researching? A mysterious organization? Yes. Isn't that a little vague? We don't know much about them. Most people doubt they even exist. I'm on my own when it comes to this research. I see. One day I'll find what I'm looking for. Until then, I just have to keep working. As someone who isn't from this town, you sure seem comfortable here. That's because it's such a lovely place. Oh. You haven't traveled much, have you? Is it that obvious? Yes. Well, I might not be from around here, but I can tell you one important thing about Ankora. Well, what's that? If you enjoy fish, it has the best food ever. You don't like fish? Why would information about food be such an important thing? Because it's delicious. I'm on an important mission. You can't do an important mission without energy. Actually, I'm supposed to be gathering information about the area, not... And what better way to learn more about Ankora than by trying its world-famous takoyaki? Takoyaki? Ah, I got your attention with that one, didn't I? My mom used to make takoyaki all the time back home. They sell the takoyaki right over there, so if you want to try some... Well, I guess it couldn't hurt. I'll just consider it part of my mission to understand Ankora better. That's the spirit. Follow me, it's this way. Wow, this is really good. I thought you'd like it. So, they make the takoyaki with fresh caught seafood. That's right. Ankora seafood is its pride and joy. There must be more than just takoyaki then. Of course there is. If you want, I'll give you a tour of all the best places to eat sometime. I need to concentrate on my mission. You're really focused, aren't you? It's incredibly important. Well, what about once you complete your mission then? We'll see. I need to report back, and once I'm a full knight, I might have more responsibilities that need my attention. That doesn't sound fun. Being a knight in the Ashen Order isn't about having fun. It's all about protecting people and keeping Dominica safe. Okay. Better not waste too much time here. So, you said your mother used to make takoyaki? That's right. It was one of my favorites when I was a little girl. And do you see your parents anymore? They don't live in Dominica. We've only had a few quick visits since I joined the Ashen Order. I understand. My parents live far away too. I still visit them regularly though. They've always supported my research. My parents supported my dream to become a knight. That reminds me, I'll have to respond to their letter sometime. Why the Ashen Order? Huh? I mean, you traveled to a different continent to join an order of knights. Why not become a warrior a little closer to home? I want to learn about the Aklim. I want to learn about the Aklim. Oh yes, the Aklim are fascinating, aren't they? Yes, but we know so little about them. With the Order studying their artifacts, they're the best chance we have of learning more. I've always thought studying the Aklim civilization's ruins would be the best path to answers. The ruins are too dangerous. Besides, if anyone is ever powerful enough to explore the ruins safely, it'll be a knight of the Ashen Order. You're proud to be a member, aren't you? Yes. In that case, I better not hold you up too long. You have a mission to complete. That's right. Thank you for the takoyaki, though. It was delicious. We'll have to do this again sometime. How much was it? I should pay you. Nonsense, it was my treat. Think of it as a token of our friendship. Friendship? But we just met. Or, if you prefer, consider it a donation to the Ashen Order's cause. Good luck on your mission, and if it helps at all, I've heard rumors that something strange has been happening in the forest. What sort of rumors? I've been focused on my own work, but it sounds like things are more dangerous around here than they usually are. Ask around, I'm sure you'll find people willing to talk about it. Thank you, I will. So far so good. Already made contact with one person. I even got some delicious takoyaki out of it too. I should start gathering information about the incidents in the forest. Since fishing is such a huge part of Ankora's livelihood, the fishermen must know something about what's going on. That gentleman there looks like he's just come from a fishing trip. Let's give this a try. Excuse me, sir. What do you want? You're a fisherman, right? That's right, one of the best. Name's Grady. I'm with the Ashen Order. I've been sent here to... Oh, so now the Ashen Order shows up. Well, we react as fast as we... Ha! Excuse me? Listen here, Missy. Your Ashen Order doesn't care one bit about Ankora until there's something in it for them. Lord Aldous is the only one protecting us. So Zacharias acted as soon as he heard about it. Lord Aldous is no different. How dare you call me Missy, you ungrateful lout. So Zacharias acted as soon as he heard the report. Oh, I'll bet. Those reports sure did take a long time to reach that isolated fortress of yours. Since the Ashen Order deals with problems all across the Ravnica, sometimes things take time, but I assure you. And what did he do when he saw the report? Send some half-grown girl to help? I'm a squire about to become a full knight of the Order, thank you very much. That explains a lot about the Order. Yeah, he's trying to rile me. They told me there would be situations like this. Diffuse the situation, try to find common ground. How's the fishing business? You know anything about fishing? Well, not much. Huh, figures. I know it's vitally important to Ankora, however. That's right. Without fishing, this town would still be a tiny village. But do people remember to thank the fishermen? Of course not. I'm sorry. Life gets too good and people forget what made this possible. Kids grow up wanting the luxuries of this life without putting in the work. I'm sure the incidents in the forest haven't made things any easier either. Damn right they haven't. Sure, it's fine out there on the water, but how's anybody supposed to sell fish when people keep dying? Dying? Dying to them damn goblins out there. Ha! We should have wiped them out years ago. You mean the goblins have been in the forest all this time, but it's only become a problem recently? That's what most people will tell you. But you know what? It was always a problem waiting to happen. We should have crushed them from the start. I'll handle your garden. Am I gonna... the artifact's to blame. I don't know. Artifact? What artifact? There's an artifact from the Aklim civilization somewhere in the forest that... Is that all people care about? Seems like that's all I hear about between you and that researcher girl. Aklim this, Aklim that. So our ancestors were more advanced and had powerful magic. Wouldn't it be great if we could be like that again? People should focus more on hard work, not chasing on some dream of the past. Yes, I understand. Anyways, you want to know more about the problem? Head into town. They've seen the worst of it. I'll do that, thank you. Now I have to work. Gotta make up for what I've lost. So the goblins in the forest have been causing problems for the people of Ankora. It must be the work of the artifact. It seems like it hasn't had a direct effect on the fishing trade yet. I'll take this advice and head deeper into town. There, I should find people who can tell me what I need to know. Hey, Ruby. I just don't understand it. It's not worth that much. Why would someone... Oh, Celeste, I didn't see you there. Something wrong? One of my books has gone missing. Where did you see it last? With the rest of my books. I had an errand to run, so I left them unattended for a few minutes, and when I got back, it was gone. And then... I'm convinced someone stole it. I just don't understand why. Can you get another copy? Not easily. It's one of the few copies in existence. And that explains why it was stolen. What? Wait, what? No, it might be rare, but it's not really that valuable. At least not enough to be worth stealing. If you say so. It's probably long gone by now, but if you hear anything, I'll let you know. Thanks. I wonder if anyone in town saw the theft. Do you need any help? I thought you were going to solve our goblin problem. Yes, but I thought you might have specific concerns. I'm with the Ashen Order. I'm here to help. Well, if you catch the thieves, that would be a good start. Thieves? Whoever's been stealing my fish. This is the third time this week. How can we get a good fishing trade if people just steal our fish? Oh, they're pleased with themselves now, but they'll be crying when Ankora falls to pieces. Do you know any... And that's what'll happen. You can bet on that. Fishing is the backbone of Ankora's economy. Yes, I'm sure it is. Good. So find the thieves and bring back my fish. Do you know anything about the thieves? No. But my fish went missing after I left them on the dock, so someone must have seen something, unless they're all in on it. I'll see what I can do. Hey, did you happen to see anyone stealing fish, did you? Stealing fish? Yeah, one of the fishermen says that there have been a lot of thefts lately. Now that I think about it, I did see someone dragging a large sack that smelled like fish. I assumed they'd bought it. Any idea who it was or where I might find them? I'm afraid not. They were wearing a hooded cloak. They were quite small, though. I thought it was a child. Interesting. Thanks a lot, Ruby. The market is a bit emptier than I would have expected, given Ankora's size. I wonder if this is a side effect of the attacks. It looks like they sell just about everything here. Food, weapons, armor. Excuse me, could you give me a hand? Huh? Me? Yes, you. Sorry to bother you, but you look pretty capable. I'm not sure I can do this on my own. She appears to be struggling with some sort of vendor's tent. It looks a bit out of place, but I don't see anything else like it around here. What exactly are you trying to do? I need to set up my stand, but I can't seem to get the tent open on my own. Why do you need a tent? In case it rains, of course. Everyone else needs to have permanent structures. That seems better than a folding tent above a table. So, a little help here? Yeah, sure. Really? Thanks. What do you need to do? Just grab the end there and pull it outward. Outward? Don't you need to go up? It needs to expand first. Well, alright. It's her tent, so she should know. I'll just grab this side and pull like she wants me to. Great. Now the other side. For someone who was having so much trouble a minute ago, you sure seem to know what you're doing now. I practiced with another person. I just made the mistake of assuming I could do it alone once I knew how it worked. I don't think anyone could handle this alone, unless they had really long arms. Thanks for that. No problem. Helping people is why I'm here. You're not from Ankora, are you? No, I'm with the Ashen Order. My name is Celeste. Good to meet you, Celeste. I'm Rhea. I'm an enchanter. An enchanter? Enchanting is a special type of magic that lets you add special properties to weapons and armor. Wow, that sounds useful. It is. Now that I officially have my enchanter's license, I've come to Ankora to set up shop. If you don't mind me asking, why didn't you just get a regular shop then? I mean, I see signs advertising space for sale. I need to make sure it's going to work out first. Huh? Business might not be good here. I'll see if I can establish a customer base here, and if not, I'll move on to another place. Hence the tent. I need to be able to travel with it just in case. If I decide to stay, then I'll look into something more permanent. I see. One thing at a time. I have my license, I have my stand, and soon I'll have customers lined up as well. I'm not ready yet, but I should be in a few days. License? Yeah, it's not illegal to practice enchanting without a license, but having it means you're fully trained. It should bring in a lot of business. Oh, I see. Plus, I want to be the best enchanter I can, to better help people like you. Well, it could be useful to my work as a knight to have an enchanter ally. So, what did you mean when you said you were here to help people? Do you know anything about what's going on in the forest? Only what everyone else knows. Rampaging goblins, death and destruction, and a request for aid sent from the Ashen Order. Well, I'm here now. I'm going to take care of things. Are you sure you can? No offense. I'm sure you're a great knight, but you're just one person going up against an entire forest worth of goblins. I'm not going to fight all the goblins. I just need to find the artifact and then things should settle down. Artifact? You mean from the Aklim? Yes, we believe there's one in the forest. I saw an Aklim artifact once. I even touched it. What was it like? Strange. It was hard to describe. Even when I try, Sorry, I just don't know how to explain it. Even our top researchers have trouble talking about the artifacts. If a knight from the Ashen Order hadn't shown up, I'm not sure what would have happened. I probably wouldn't be here. Don't worry, I'm here to take this artifact and then peace will return to Ankora. You sound pretty confident. I'm glad our fates are in your hands. Did she really have to put it like that? Anyway, there are guards on duty at the town gates. They might be able to give you more details. Thanks, I'll talk to them. Well, I'm sure you have a lot to do, and I need to start settling things up too. I'll see you around, Celeste. Right. All set for business? Not yet. Anything I can do to help? I've got everything under control. Actually, wait, I'll need to attract customers to my stand. I'm not sure I have time to promote your business. Oh, that's not what I meant. I need samples of my work. To draw in customers. Maybe I can even do a demonstration. I've got some equipment already, but I'll also need reagents. Reagents? Materials I can use as part of the enchanting process. I essentially channel my magic through them to give the gear special properties. So you need some of these reagents? Where can I find some? There are all kinds, and you can find them all over the place. For my demonstration, though, I think I'll use local reagents from the forest would be the best. Well, I'm heading into the forest. Could you pick up, let me see, some glowing crystals, sweet herbs, and green leaves? That's a nice variety. Maybe about 10 of each. If I see any, I'll bring them back to you. Thanks. Hey, you look like my kind of person. I do? I see that sword you're carrying. You're a warrior, I can tell. Oh yes, I'm a squire in the Ashen Order. My name is Celeste. Good to meet you, Celeste. I'm Claire. You're a sight for sore eyes, that's for sure. You mean because of the incidents in the forest? No, because you're someone who might actually buy my wares. Is business that bad? The fishing trade dominates the market here. Not a lot of people are buying weapons except for the guards and the occasional mercenary. Well, I have business in Ankora, so I should be around for a little while. Glad to hear it. Hey, do you have a minute? What's up? I just realized you can help me. I can? Absolutely. Just buy this ornamental sword, and then I can show it off in the marketplace to attract people. I'm sure it won't take long. When people see someone from the Ashen Order wielding one of my weapons, they'll be flocking to buy them. Are you sure about that? If I have the time, I guess I'll consider it. Excellent, thank you so much. Excuse me, but could you tell me about the recent goblin attacks? The goblin attacks? They're ruining our business. Come again? How is anyone supposed to make a decent profit with goblins attacking all the time? I suppose that would be a concern. Excuse me, but could you tell me about the recent goblin attacks? Oh, it's horrible. I'm so frightened I can barely bring myself to leave the house. I see. As soon as I finish my shopping, I'm going to run straight home. Straight home, I tell you. Let me see. I could go straight to the guards, but maybe I should ask around a little more first. If you're looking for something, just ask me and I can point you in the right direction. My name is Mary. I manage the local inn. Oh, hello. My name is Celeste. I'm with the Ashen Order. A knight of the Ashen Order here in Ankora? Now I know things are serious. I'm actually just a squire. That's quite serious. Yeah. I'm actually just a squire. Oh, I didn't think squires handle missions on their own. We don't usually, but this is my initiation. I've been sent to take care of the situation in the forest. Ah, so the Ashen Order received our report. What can you tell me about the situation? It started about 3 weeks ago. The goblins in the forest suddenly went berserk. I understand you didn't have problems with them before, is that right? They were always a danger to travelers in the forest, but as long as you didn't venture into the forest, you were safe. They never crossed the town limits. And that's changed? Yes. 3 weeks ago, I was managing the inn when I heard screams. Outside, goblins were running through the streets. I'd never seen a goblin up close before. It was terrifying. Could you tell if they wanted anything? From what I saw, all they wanted was to spread destruction. Her voice is shaking. It must have been pretty bad. They attacked everyone they saw and even tried to break into our houses. Well, things look safe now, though. Has the situation calmed down? I'm afraid not. After that day, the guards tightened security and Lord Aldous sent in reinforcements. They've been keeping strict watch all around Ankora. A few goblins have slipped through from time to time, but the guards have held the rest back. We're wearing down, though, even with Lord Aldous' help. So then it probably won't be much longer before the goblins manage another strike. I'm afraid so. This sort of strange behavior is definitely consistent with the presence of an artifact. To tell you the truth, it's depressing. Does this mean we won't ever be able to be safe here again? We believe that an artifact from the Aklim civilization has surfaced in the forest. These artifacts have strange effect on monsters. Then the goblins are behaving this way because the artifact's magic has something to do with them? Most likely, yes. I don't understand. Why do artifacts affect monsters that way? We still don't understand the artifacts. You know, I've always wondered. Yes. The Aklim were pretty advanced, right? They don't sound like the sorts who would make such horrible devices. What if the artifacts were actually left behind by their enemies? And that's one of many possibilities we're keeping in mind as we study them. Well, I wish you the best of luck. Thank you. Do you have a minute? I'd like to give you something to help. All right. The inn is this way. Follow me. This looks like a nice inn. I wonder if business has suffered because of the attacks. Well, you need a place to stay. I can offer you our best room. Thank you, but I don't think I'll be here that long. I understand. Here. What are these? Just a few things that might help you if you run into trouble. In addition to running the inn, I also manage a small shop here. Thank you. I'll do my best to repay you. Take care of the situation in the forest, and you'll repay me many times over. I will. If you change your mind about the room or want to buy something, my doors are always open. And if you need more information, most rumors reach me eventually. I'll keep that in mind. Good luck out there. Thank you. What a nice woman. I think I'm starting to get the hang of this. Let's see. Well, let me see. That must be one of the guards Rhea mentioned. I'm sure he'll have information about what's going on in the forest. Excuse me? What's going on over there? Is it a funeral? Where's the... Where's the menu? Excuse me, what's going on over there? Is it a funeral? He was one of our best men, too. Did he die because of the goblin attacks? Yes, he was one of the town guards like me. Oh. We tried to keep Ankora safe, but we can only do so much. If something isn't done soon, there will be many more funerals like this before this is over. I'm sorry, if only I'd gotten here sooner. What? Sorry, I didn't introduce myself. I'm Celeste. I'm with the Ashen Order. I'm Jared. Ashen Order, huh? I was starting to think the Ashen Order would never send someone to help. I'm certain Sir Zacharias acted as fast as he could. Not fast enough for those who have already fallen. We've done our best to keep people from panicking, but the situation is getting worse every day. I'm sorry. That doesn't change anything. I know. All I can say is that I'll do anything in my power to make sure this nightmare ends. Alright? Is there nothing I can say to make things better? Oh, if only Sir Zacharias sent me here earlier. Times like this are exactly why Lord Aldous decided we need an army. Every one of us would give our lives to protect this town if necessary. I'll do my best to make sure it doesn't come to that. Thank you. Any aid you can offer to us is appreciated. We'll do everything we can to keep Ankora safe. I'm going into the forest to take care of the situation. Is there any information you can give me? Just that the goblins attacked fiercely without mercy. It's like they're possessed. I understand. So, you're going to try to stop this madness? That's the plan. I wish I could go with you. Well, while I'm prepared to do this alone, I would accept help. Unfortunately, I have to stay here at my post. I see. Someone has to guard the town. If we weren't here at our post, who knows what might happen to Ankora? I understand. Besides, the goblins have us outmatched. Defense is all we can manage these days, and it's pushing our limits. Don't worry, I'll take care of it. I don't think I can... I don't think I'd see a fresh grave. I'm a member of the Ashen Order. I'm going to be a knight. I should be prepared for things like this. But talking about something in a classroom or going through mock exercises is a lot different than seeing someone's grave right in front of you. Are you going to be okay? Yes, I'm fine. If you need to sit down or something, no one will mind if you use the guard barracks. Guards aren't exactly common around here, but we're all on the same side, so... No, that's alright. I'm fine. I wish I could stop repeating that. I didn't mean any offense. Which is what everyone says right after they offend you. You seem kinda new. I'm a squire. That explains it. How do I save? Apparently, I can't use a menu at all for a certain duration of time because we have modern games you can't save. Especially visual novels. No visual novel ever has let you save. I guess, apparently. Please don't look down on the order. What? Why would I? I was afraid you might judge them based on my behavior, but I'm just a squire. The knights in the order... Oh wait, why is it on auto? No, stop auto. Oh, I didn't mean to imply you were handling it badly. Huh? What did you mean then? Look at your gear. What's wrong with my gear? This is top-notch stuff. Sure, for someone's still training. Well, what's that supposed to... If you're heading into real danger, you need gear that's up to the task. Why would the Ashen Order send me out unprepared? Maybe it's part of your initiation. I mean, asking around for information seems to be part of it, so I bet properly equipping yourself is too. That makes sense. Here, I have some extra armor and a spare sword you can use. What? No, I don't want to put you out. It's fine, they belong to a guard who won't be needing them anymore. If you're really here to help this, I'm sure he'd want you to have them. Thank you. If you need anything else, just shout. I will. Alright, I'm feeling a little better now. It definitely sounds like there's an artifact somewhere in the forest. That should be my next stop. Wow, so weird you can't save in the middle of a conversation. You can only save like when you're in like an exploration part of the game. I mean, visual novels let you save anywhere. That's part of the appeal of a visual novel, but okay. Anyway, this is Audap, you're watching Eternal Radiance, running on PlayStation 5. Yeah, except for the weird save restriction, like, it still bothers me why you would just not let me save whenever I wanted to. It's a visual novel. I think the art's really good. I think the sound's good. I wish there was some voice acting, like I always do whenever I see a visual novel. Although there's apparently more to this than just being a visual novel. There's some puzzle and action elements as well. But of course we haven't gotten there quite yet. And we're still going through the setup of the story. But yeah, I mean, I think it's promising. It's certainly been, you know, it certainly has like the fantasy trappings and a little mystery in there. And yeah, hopefully the more we play it, the more we like it. But right now it's a little slow. I wish things were happening right away. But again, you know, it's a visual novel, and so things usually are a slow burn, and it takes a while to set things up. So I hope the rest of the game is intriguing. But so far so good. So far so good. Seems like it could be a good time here. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.